So Bitcoin's all in the news at the moment. Bitcoin evidently has made a lot of people an awful lot of money to this point. Will it continue to make a lot of people an awful lot of money? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know, and nobody else knows. And that applies to any individual stock. You can look at any of the major high-flying stocks, and you can say, wow, they made a lot of people a lot of money. Maybe I should just invest in those stocks. But that gets back to why indexing investing outperforms, because you don't know where they're going. So here's a great example. If you went back to the 1960s, you would have been reading in the news that the government was considering breaking up General Motors. The reason they were considering breaking up General Motors is because nobody else could compete with General Motors. Specifically, they were talking about splitting off the Chevrolet division. General Motors had become so dominant in the marketplace that the feeling was if it wasn't broken up, there would be no other competitive car companies. Well, if we look back in history, we know a couple of things. We know one, the government, for whatever reason, didn't break up General Motors. And number two, it wasn't so hard to compete with them. For any company that's out there, and this is the reason you never want to focus on one or even a handful of companies, for any company out there, no matter how dominant that they look today, there are countless numbers of people and organizations looking to eat their lunch. And the moment they slip up, the moment they get complacent, or even if they don't slip up, even if they don't get complacent, even if somebody else just invents the better mousetrap, they'll be General Motors. Not to say that they disappear, we still have General Motors, but nobody worries about whether you can compete with General Motors.